y'all, welcome back to the vlog. It's Monday morning. It's 37 degrees. It is 9:15. Finishing up my Christmas shopping, because you know that's our Christmas shop for grown folk. Unless there's something specific that we've talked about or something that I think that you need, something that you really want me to give you that, like I said, we've talked about, or something I think would be a great gift. Otherwise, people get cash because they're grown, and I told them it takes the fun out of it, because I still like getting gifts. Cash is always nice in addition to, but I give Jeffrey a list every year of things, and I narrow it down to things that I would be happy with, that he picked from. I don't send him on a wild goose chase for things, and that's what they were doing. They were just being unrealistic, sending me on a wild goose chase, things that they didn't want to spend their money on, but they wanted me to spend my money on, stupid stuff like that. I said, no, I'm gonna give you guys cash, and you can take it from there. If you haven't watched the vlog, please do so. It's a little slow to the uptake. The algorithm is waking up. They're probably not pushing out my vlogs. I post on Instagram to let you guys know that I did post a vlog, but it's a little slow because I haven't posted in the last vlog said 3 weeks, and before that it was over a month. So that's why I'm not getting out a lot of views, because we all know how it works. You gotta be consistent. Consistency is the key to get it out there, and engagement. But then, okay, all right, I guess the sun. But then we know all the other stuff will work against us. But anyway, we're not gonna get on our soapbox. I am vlogging on my phone because I edited last night with my little adapter and left my SD card at home on my dresser on the nightstand, because I was editing while I was in bed, and I got my camera but no SD card, so I can't record. So there's that. So I will pick you guys up on the camera. I'll pick you guys up on the camera when I get back home. So we're gonna go to Costco because ribs in the regular grocery store, the ribs were out. I think I told you that last night before I ended the vlog. So I'm gonna go to Costco first. I don't have my Costco card. And that little dinging sound, Jeffrey, if you're watching, I need washer fluid in my car. It's low. So it's been about a month. I told you that. Now it keeps dinging every time I stop, because it must be really low, and every time I shift, it will ding. The driving, this person getting ready to get hit because they can't be patient to go across a busy highway. And I don't want to witness an accident. Yeah, so if they don't have it, or if they don't let me in because I don't have my Costco card, but Jeffrey did renew. He renewed this past weekend, and hopefully I won't have to pay for a new card. Hopefully they'll give me a temporary card to shop with. If they don't let me in, then I'm gonna go to Kroger / Carly C's. Then if I can't find any there, I'm gonna go to the Hood. And I usually go over there once a year, because the kids will ask for something kind of down home that I only cook on special occasions that you can't find in the regular grocery store. You got to find in the Hood grocery store, where they sell pig feet, pigtails, oxtails. Although I saw oxtails in Publix last night, which was surprising, but they were small and they were too expensive. But I did see them in Publix. You know, turkey wings, turkey ears. Turkeys don't have ears. There's pig ears. So stuff like that. So I'm going to go to Costco first. And pop around there. And then probably go to Starbucks. Because I got to get rid of these Starbucks gift cards. I got like 3 more from the kids, from my classroom children Friday. So I'll start there. I might move for coffee, believe it or not. I might get a tea, or I might get like one of those ice refreshers, even though it's cold. It's 41 degrees. Costco is ridiculous. I don't even know why I came in here, but I found a close parking space, but it is crazy in here. They have furniture. I have to tell Jordan. But she's getting herself together, y'all. She's positioning herself to move out. Thank you, Jesus. So I'm gonna have to tell her they have furniture. Gotta start somewhere.
Oh, the farmer, the choice. Huh? I'll start banging them right away.
I got a rotisserie chicken and the ribs. I'm gonna go through self-checkout. Yes. I'm sorry. Come on, Costco. So when I came up to self-checkout, a lady went ahead and scanned my stuff and scanned my membership card. So all I had to do was pay. Come on now. Come on, Costco. That was good. I'm good. How are you? Yes, ma'am. Have a Merry Christmas. Trying to hurry up. Now we're at Wegmans. Thank you, sir. To get this Biscoff cookie stuff. Every year, I say I'm not going to be in these stores at the last minute, and I am. Every freaking year. Okay. That was an ordeal. I have never, and I repeat, I have never seen Wegmans like that before. And I'm even on Easter, like Mother's Day, Thanksgiving. I've been here for Christmas. It was on a different level today. Maybe because it's lunchtime, people are shopping. It's like peak time. I think the best time to go is either early or later. I think we're at peak when people are running errands, and this is either their second stop or what have you on the list. Or if people are at home cooking and baking and they've forgotten things. Just back up. I'm sorry, y'all. So now you're gonna wait for me after you about hit me. Now you're gonna wait. Jesus said, I'm gonna cross to the grave. Like, I'm gonna go all the way down here and go out the end. I feel like it's just peak time because it is crazy in there. Like crazy. We're doing Biscoff brownies as our Christmas dessert. Jordan bakes her tradition that she started a few years back because she's a baker like her grandmother and her father. She enjoys the art of cooking for her family. So her contribution is going to be Biscoff brownies. I'll try to pop a picture or something here. or something from TikTok that she saw. So, all right, let me get home and get this rotisserie chicken and these ribs in the fridge because it's warming up out here. It's 44 degrees. And let me get this stuff in the fridge. Okay. Hey y'all. All right, so we're back home and I set up the camera so that we can talk about my best and worst purchases of 2025. And then also too, I asked you guys on Instagram maybe a month or two ago about if you wanted me to talk about my Celine bag, and most of you said yes. So let's talk about that first. We're gonna talk about my Celine bag. It's just the vintage Celine mini luggage, and I got it on Fashion File. Let me pull it up. I got it August 2nd, 2025. I paid $700 for it, and it is the Celine drummed calfskin mini luggage in the color Dune. All right, so people are asking, old Celine, new Celine. I am saying hands down old Celine, because new Celine seems to be just a redrop, a rebranding of the old. And I'm of the opinion, if it's, not broken, why are we trying to fix it? So I would, if you want a Celine bag, I would possibly wait it out and wait till the prices go back down and get a vintage one, because right now the vintage ones are up because everybody wants a Celine bag. I think the Phantom has a smile. I think the mini luggage is still the mini luggage. I mean, they still make these bags regardless. You can find them. I mean, I saw some in Nordstrom recently, I think like last year, brand new Celine bags. I mean, they still make the bags, but I don't think they are cranking them out like they were before when they were super popular. But I do not regret getting a vintage one at all. I thought I wanted a one bigger. At first I thought, did I get like the small? But I know the small has like a strap because I thought it was bigger. I was mixing this one up with confusing it with the Phantom. The Phantom is way too big for me. Even though I like a big bag, the Phantom is way too big. This is what I need. I love this bag. I take her to school. I take her to church. Whenever I'm in this bag, I keep it for weeks because it's just so easy. It's easy for school. It's easy for church. I mean, it's easy for everything. I chose a neutral color so that I wouldn't have to worry about, it matching, if you will, it going with everything. And I didn't want black, and I did not have a light bag. A lot of people probably wouldn't take it in winter, but it looks really good with like my trench coat, with my my pullover coat, my wool winter coat is like a camel color. It looks really good. So I would say old Celine, hands down. And again, I would just wait. If you're gonna pay full price, now let me see. Let me go look and see how much they are. Like I said, I paid $700. The drummed calfskin mini luggage in Dune. There's one for $615. That's mine, the one that I have. Let's see, it's a 10% discount. Let me see what kind of... This one looks a little worn. It's not in the best shape, and it's still $600. So I regret not getting this bag earlier. Like when I first had the itch to get one in my collection, I regret not getting it back a few years ago when they were like they were between $400 and $600. The cheapest one up here is $600, and it's not in good condition. I would just wait it out. I mean, or do your research to see if you can find one maybe on Vestiaire Collective eBay, something like that. But I would definitely do Old Celine. Old Celine is a thumbs up for me. So since I got that this year, 2025, in August 2025, that is definitely a best purchase for me. I'm gonna go look at my account, look at my purchases, because I don't think I bought anything brand new this year. My Louis Vuitton wallet I bought this time last year. I got it for Christmas last year. So I didn't buy anything like brand new. This was a pre-loved year for me. The next thing that I bought, well, the first thing I bought in the year, it was back in February. I bought my Neverfull. And I want a Damier Azur Neverfull. So I'm on the hunt for those. That is like, right now, I haven't seen any in really good condition. Because, you know, they start to yellow over time. A little bit of yellow is fine for me. Because I think I know how to clean it and make it to be like the cream color again. And once I get it and I do it, then I'll share it with you. But my son had some very expensive sneakers, and I told him about my Louis Vuitton, the side of my Louis Vuittons, and how they can be a little yellowish. And he showed me what you need to put on that to get them clean, not bleach, anything like that. So and you don't, the only thing that's kind of deterring me from that is that's like the rubber type sole on my Louis Vuitton. It's not the canvas of my sneakers. So if I get a Damier Azur and it's yellow, I would have to put it on the canvas, and I don't want to ruin the canvas, because once you ruin the canvas, you're done, you're toast. So on the hunt for that. But this is one of my best purchases. I did a lot of travel this year, and I knew I wanted to up my travel game. I was just looking before I turned the camera back on at another travel bag we'll talk about in 1 second. But yeah, this is absolutely one of my best purchases. And I just have it stuffed with another one of my best purchases. I didn't purchase it this year, but you know, my other Damier Ebene bag. Damier Ebene is becoming my favorite canvas. Louis Vuitton canvas is definitely becoming my favorite. Let me see if that's all that I purchased. Yeah, everything else was 2024, 2023. Yeah, those are only two things that I purchased pre-loved. So the Celine in August and the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in February. Mid-year, I did purchase, my very first purchase from Vestiaire Collective was my sandals from Chanel. I love these sandals. I really do. I overpaid for them because I was pressed and greedy and thirsty. Thirstyanica, Pressyanica. I was pressed to get these and I overpaid. But these are the like medallion quilted sandal in Chanel. I love these. They're actually a little too big for me. I erred on the bigger side because, you know, I have a fat foot up here. I don't want this to be too tight, but I can slide these on effortlessly without even undoing the buckle. I wore them so much, I'm gonna have to get them resoled. I wore them so much. I wore them in California. I wore them on a cruise. I wore these every chance I got. I wore these, and these are, I don't know, I don't think they're vintage quite yet, but they're older. I don't know what cruise collection or anything, but they're older. But they are, again, the medallion. And this is pretty heavy. And it says just Chanel all on the CC. And these are a 41. In Chanel, I am a true 40. I've realized my Chanel espadrilles, I usually get a 41 because I wear socks with them. Fully retired and recycled my Chanel espadrilles because I went to get them fixed again this fall, and she said no, She said, you need to get some new ones. I have gotten my cost per wear. And I think my espadrilles, I think I paid $500 for them. I think they're now like $900. Just the regular black quilted espadrilles. I think they're either $900 or right at $1,000. Everything has gone up. So I think I'm going to get some this winter. Even I'm going to try to get them off season before the spring so that I can get them. And I have an essay in, Brandy has an essay in New York. My Chanel essay is in DC. These are really comfortable. They're padded. You can feel the quilting when you wear them. And like I said, you can tell that I wore them. I mean, I did. I'm going to have to get them resold probably. With like a little cap, or you know how you get like the rubber on them? I probably will do that so that I don't wear the heel down. But I got these from Vestiaire Collective. I wouldn't say that they're worth the money because I overpaid, but I think if you get them at the normal amount, the normal price, you should be okay. And typically the Chanel sandals are over $1,000, but you used to be able to get them like $500 or less. But I paid too much. I just did. I was too thirsty. And I knew that I would wear them. I knew that I would love them. I know that if I, even in their current condition, I could sell them and recoup my money if I wanted to. Because all the ones that, all the ones that I wanted were sold out. They would get sold out really quickly. And the ones that were more in my price range were in horrible condition. So, I know I can resell. It's a purchase. Ooh, this is a purchase, my Longchamp travel bag. I got this straight from the Longchamp boutique. I had to order it online and it was delivered. I think this is the color Graphite, I think. I prefer the tone-on-tone Longchamp. I don't like it when they have the brown and other colors. And I also prefer the green. Everything is made with like recycled canvas and leather. And I think they have better colors and they're more matte in the green collection. And it comes with the little green piping, so you know it's from like the Eco line. So I prefer that with the Longchamp. This is a good purchase. I'm not going to say the best purchase because I wish that I would have gotten the extra large and gotten my initials personalized. But it's a little bit bigger and then it has your big initials, and I would get like B.B. And I love this color because it looks good with my luggage. It looks good with my Louis Vuitton duffel bag when I have to take both. And I may get the extra large that has a strap. And then if so, then I will sell this one or pass it down to the girls. But I won't say that it's like the best purchase. It's not a regret. It's kind of like in between. And that's all. That's pretty much all that it is all that I got. Not pretty much. It wasn't a buying year for me. The only thing that I wanted last year was something from the Murakami collection from Louis Vuitton. And with people saying it was hard to get and it just wasn't the same as the vintage one, I decided I would wait. And I think I got my vintage multicolor keychain. I think it's a 4-key holder. I think I got that for like $150 back in the day, if that. Yeah, it was $100, but it wasn't over that with tax, shipping, all of that. Even on eBay, things are just ridiculous. And in this current climate, we don't need any of it. We never need any of this stuff, but we really don't need this stuff now. So I'm just gonna wait. So I don't have a wish list. I never do. Like I said, the only thing that I would be looking at would be, let me just look up here. All right, so let me see what we're doing now. As for the rest of the day, we're gonna look and see if we can go to this light show. If we do the light show, I'll definitely bring you guys along, but there's nothing I'm doing today. All right, relaxing. That store almost took me out. Costco wasn't bad, it was Wegmans that, and I was only in there for a good like 10 minutes. Almost took me out.